Hey everybody, welcome back.
Hear the mouth on this guy?
Well, July 18th, and we're live for the, what is this, the third or fourth time that we're doing a live. If you guys have questions, ask away. If anybody has any questions. Okay. Let me get my little bit set up over here. And okay, some people are starting to jump on. Welcome everybody. Anybody want to say hello? Danny Doyle said hi, Frank.
How you doing, Danny? I like that name. Typical Irishman. Doyle. Top of the morning to you, lady.
Code Man, Frankie, hope all is well.
So far, so good, partner.
And Zach said, hey, Frank. So did Chuck, Mickey, Andrew, Jay Wilson. They're all what's happening, brother?
Everything's cool, man. As soon as he starts asking me questions, it would be cooler.
All right. Let's go, Frank. I'm just looking for a question.
Oh, they don't got none?
I haven't asked the question.
Why are you yelling? This guy always yells. He's got a loud mouth.
I forgot.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
Glad to see you back. Hey, the best from Germany. Shout out.
Germany. Long way. You can't come here for a while.
Benelli said, how's it going, Goombata?
It's doing good, buddy. I'm pretty sure I beat that Chinese virus. It wasn't shit, to tell you the truth. My COP did give me more problems than that, which it still does. But I'm fine. I'm fine.
Shout out from Amsterdam.
Well, hello, Amsterdam.
Max Jet said, I got somebody I need you to help me take care of.
I'm retired, my friend. Although I probably could find somebody to help your needs, but let's just forget about it for now. It's no good to hate.
More about Momo.
More about Momo. How much more could I say about Momo? He got whacked. He was very important in getting John F. K. made him president of the United States. I always thought he was a man's man because he came up the hard way. He wasn't just a bookmaker that became a boss. He stole, he robbed, he did everything, you know, he killed, and then he became a boss. He's a good man. He was a good guy. It's a shame he's gone. But he would have probably rolled in the end. As I said, the older you get, the more likely you're going to roll over.
Aaron S. He's supporting the channel. Sent us a few bucks here. He wants to know how. His name's Aaron S. He wants to know how can we get an autograph from you. We were just talking about that in the car today. We got to get a website.
Well, as soon as Adam is done talking, I'll tell you. He likes to talk and tell everything. You know, he's an entertainer. Anyway, it's easy. It's all you got to do is Adam will tell you. Not that I'm going to give him the okay. How you could contact him, and then I'll sign the autograph and send it to you. Remember, if it's overseas, it costs too much money, my friend, to send a book or an autograph over there. Well, it's not worth it.
If they're willing to pay.
It's up to them,
right,
you know.
But
yeah.
We're going to get frankcullotta.com online, you guys know, as soon as we do. Okay, H. Port.
Hello, Mr. Port. How are you?
He wants to know what you think about all this defund the police nonsense.
You know, I never was a big fan of the police, but I definitely know you need them. You definitely need them. They've made complete fools out of poor guys. You know, they got wife and kids like us. Remember, I was on both sides of the law. And after I rolled, I became friends with a lot of policemen. They're no different than you and me. They have jobs. Defund them? That's bullshit. How could you defund somebody? How would you like if they took half your paycheck away? These people don't know nothing, these white kids. They make me laugh. Mr. Faggots. Go ahead.
All right, so Johnny Rivera, you were supposed to do a tour with him last Monday.
I forgot, Johnny.
Johnny? Well, I guess he was a bit of a jag-off to you because he says, I was supposed to do your tour last Monday, but you were just out of the hospital. You called me, and I want to apologize for not being sensitive enough when you explained the situation.
Johnny, don't worry about it. I understand that. You got rightfully so. I know. Don't worry about it. I don't look for anybody to lean me up and pat me on my back and tell me how sorry they are. Nah, that's all right. This is the way God works. I understand. I feel bad that I wasn't able to make it. I didn't want to get you sick, buddy.
Strolling 86. He's strolling. He sent a few bucks. He said, "Hey Frank, did the outfit whack Martin Luther King on orders from J. Hoover?"
No. As far as I know, no. I could be wrong, but I doubt it very seriously. You know how much heat that would be? You know how much preparation that takes to do that? Nah, that was this guy. Hey, look, it could have went through the CIA too, you know? Who knows? But kills out there like that, all of a sudden they name holidays after him. What you see right now, holidays, statues, everything. So figure that one out.
Dr. Adolphus Radler. He said, "Glad you guys are doing good. Greetings from Ireland. Sorry about your dad, Adam. May he rest in peace. Thanks for the nice words, but I'll be honest, I got Frank here. He's like a rock for me."
What do you want me to tell? What?
I just said thanks to that. So,
Well, thank you very much for calling in and asking me, and I hope I could be of some help to you, you know.
love the show, Frank.
I'm glad you like it. Keep on watching it. And prescribe. Don't subscribe, prescribe. Tell your friends to prescribe. I need more followers. I want to reach 20,000 by the end of the week. Think I could do it? I hope so.
So, Billy H. wants to know who sings the intro.
I don't know. Adam found this hobo. I could sing a better one than that, although it's catchy. Cullotta, Cullotta, a lot, ching, ching, ching.
Some people love it, and some people don't like it.
I know. I can
like
understand.
it,
It figures you got to sing it.
Rick Danger. Good afternoon, Mr. Cullotta.
Big danger.
Yeah. Oh, Josh and Jesus is back.
Josh and Jesus. How you doing, Josh? Send some money. I'm broke.
He did. He just sent some money. This is Josh, who always asks the Ballestieri questions. But on this particular super chat, I just want to say that I'm so glad you're back, and I love your producer too. That's me. So
I better love him. I'll send him out to you, 7 foot tall. And I'm glad I'm back. Really, I was going friggin' crazy. Friggin' crazy sitting in this house. Although prisons were a lot worse, you know, but, you know, at least over here I could look out the window, you know. All right, go ahead.
No donating to gossip or entertainment for me, said, "Black women love Frank."
Really? That's a shock to me. I never heard that before. Although I know a couple of them, yeah. Yeah, I do. Pretty cool people.
Allie just said, "Hi, Frank."
Hey, Ellie, my friend. Valerie! Hello, Valerie. I know you didn't say hello. Valerie, this guy forgets your name.
I'm sorry,
Not
Valerie.
me, Valerie. You sent that other nice hat. I
I'm
won't
sorry.
forget you. Forget about it.
Gina, Tina,
You're a penny
it's
late and a
Valerie.
dollar short. All right, go ahead.
Muscle Matt, Adam, you got a tough job keeping Frank happy and calm.
He sure does, because he can get on my nerves, this guy. I always got to repeat them. He's not a street guy like me. He's trying hard. He'll get there eventually. Either that or wind up in a psycho ward.
50 Sunni said, "I'm black too. Frank is sexy."
Oh, thank you very much. I get along with black folks. You're the same thing. I was going to say painted another color. You're just another color. That's all. No difference. We still got the same soul, mind. Some are too prejudiced, some aren't. White's the same shit. It's all bullshit.
Josh and Jesus sent some more money. He said, "What were your dealings with Frank Ballestieri like, and how did you get along with him?"
Truth of the matter is, I never dealt with Frank. That was up to the bosses. He was a level above me, or 2 levels above me. So, but I knew how to respect him if I ever did have to run into him. I know the authority he carried, but he had answers to Chicago also. He was a good guy, tough guy.
Firestarter 10, "Love me some Frank. This is a black woman from."
Hey,
Have you been eating your chicken soup? Pam wants to know.
yes, I have, and I tell you, I love chicken soup, man. I never used to eat soup, never, none of that shit. I should have ate a lot more of it back in the days, because it does help.
Allie just ordered a chicken. She's making more.
All right. See, he always gets us 2 words into this guy. He's like an old lady. Go ahead.
All right. Calzone wants to. Chad Blocklinger. Frank, did you know Wayne Bach
Yeah, I know him.
Didn't he work with Frank Schweitz?
He worked with everybody. Actually, his boss was Rocky and Felice. That's who brought him around, Rocky and Felice. I believe Ryan, I know he was a football player. I think it was with the Rams. And, you know, was he a burglar? I don't know if he was he may have been. He was a big guy. I could get your windows and doors and everything. But he was a tough son of a bitch, but a gentleman.
Any address or P.O. box that we can send some care packages to? F. Meacham wants to know.
To who? Me?
Yeah, care package.
I give you a P.O. box.
Okay, let's
I have somebody check it all the time. 621295. Las Vegas, Nevada. 89162. I think, yeah, put it under Frank Cullotta. I got somebody picking up mail there.
Say it one more time. P.O. Box what?
P.O. Box 621295.
Okay. And that's Las Vegas, Nevada, and the zip codes?
This guy's goofy, I tell you. 89162.
Okay, Jordan Maxey. Jordan Maxey, supporting the channel, said, did you know any Maxies from Illinois? Me and my lady would like to do the tour in September. Do you think that you'll be up and running?
You know, I hope so, but you know what I got planned? I got to tell you what I got planned. Maybe I'll listen now. I might eliminate the tour. Not eliminate completely. Just sit down, have lunch with Cullotta or have dinner with Cullotta. Of course, you're going to pay, and you got to pay for my services to sit there with you. I'm not cheap, but you know what? It's better than riding around a friggin' car all day long. All right? You got a restaurant of your choice. You're picking up the tab. Don't forget. All right. That's the best I can tell you. That probably will be happening.
Josh and Jesus supporting the channel again. So Ballestieri didn't bomb Lefty's car?
You know, I don't know the exact name of the people. I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he had somebody do it. Do I know what they are? No, I don't know what they are. How would I know? They don't talk about that shit. But I guarantee it'd come out of that area. Wouldn't come out of Chicago. I already clarified that with the feds and everybody else. And then come out of California, then, you know, Tony or me. So it may come out of Kansas or Milwaukee.
Allie said that Magnum's watching. He said hi.
Magnum, that's the dog. Good dog, Magnum. Hey, Magnum. I love that dog.
Tackleberry said, do you know the Weasel Fratiano?
Yeah, I met him. I met him actually one time. He come to his lounge in Las Vegas. It was called My Place Lounge. And I was standing, I happened to be in front, and he walked up the door, and he knew who I was. And he asked me if the little guy, meaning Tony Spilotro, was in there. I told him, sit in your car, I'll let you know in a minute. So he went and sat in his car. I told Tony, tell him to get the fuck out of here. He's a rat. And so I went outside. I said, Tony's got no interest in talking to you. And I remember that very clear that day.
All right, Chris Di Vittorio is supporting the channel. He said, Mr. C, do you remember Phil Polito from the old neighborhood?
I used to steal with Philly Polito.
He says to say hello, and he says you also know his cousin in Vegas by the same name.
Hey, listen, I know Phil Polito, the father, or the uncle or what. Phil would have been a little older than me. And I knew his wife, and I knew he had 2 boys and a girl. Philly Polito was a burglar. So all he did was rob coin collectors. I stole him. And the score I didn't go on him with, the last score of his life, is the one he got killed by the cops. It was a trap. Yes, I know Phil, and I like Philly a lot.
Josh and Jesus supports the channel. Did you ever get involved in Ali's fights?
Ali's fights? What's
Muhammad
that?
Ali, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no, I never got involved in his fights, no.
No, okay. Have you ever been to Sweden?
No.
No, okay. So, let's see here. What do we have here? Can you talk about James Files? A few people are asking.
Who? Files?
James Files.
You know, a lot of people ask me about that guy. I don't know that guy. That guy says he killed Kennedy. Who knows? He may have.
David Hurwitz just keeps writing liar, liar. Frank's
Me? I'm a liar?
Frank's
Go
a
fuck
liar.
yourself, David Hurwitz. Go listen to another channel. Who needs to listen to you? I'm a liar. Your mother's a liar. All right, go ahead.
Oh, Metalhead, he's on. He said he made it finally to a live show. Yeah, liar, liar, liar. Change the channel, David. Get out of here.
Yeah, if it bothers you so much, go to another channel. You could unsubscribe or whatever it is. You don't even know me. Probably never. I wouldn't even let you shine my shoes for a nickel.
All right. So, let's see. You be many and you lie. This guy's just really keep pushing.
Knock him off the program,
Let's
please.
block him. Let's just get.
Let's block. Where are you going to get blocked, faggy?
What do you think about Muslims?
That doesn't matter. As long as they stay within their faith and try not to convince anybody else to change religions, everybody's got their choice. That's what we're born. I mean, that's our style. Everybody's style. You want to be Catholic, Christian, Jewish, Irish, whatever. Muslims, they got their own faith. I don't believe in praying 5 times a day, but that's their belief, and they must do it.
Let's see here. David looks like a Fanuc. Okay, SZ. Somebody's finally throwing up a super chat here, supporting the channel. What's your opinion on Jack Cerrone?
You know, Jack Cerrone was a rather obnoxious man. He was very difficult to be around because he demanded all the attention. He was a boss. Jack, I can honestly tell you, never killed nobody. He was just the guy that knew how to generate money, and he was with the old guys, Arcardo and all of them, and that's why he became a boss. As far as hurting physically people, he had people to do that for him. I didn't ever heard of any story where Jack actually performed any type of hit or beating to somebody. I just know he was rather obnoxious to be around.
Okay, Andrew Bourne said, "Hey Frank, I know Herbie Blitzstein was part of Tony's crew. Did you know him, and what was he like?"
Yeah, I know Herbie real well. Herbie, he never stole for Tony. He worked in Tony's jewelry store. You know, he knew a lot about jewelry. He come up with a lot of tips. Jewish guys always got good connections amongst Jews, and they get a lot of information. There's a lot of money there. So he worked, I don't know, you could say he worked for Tony. I can tell you one thing I know for sure. Tony told me he got Herbie for $50,000. I told Tony, I said, "I thought you had money." He said, "I did. What's the difference? I get $50,000 from him. I don't have to pay it." But he was all right, Herbie. I liked Herbie. It's a shame he got killed by them California Mickey Mouse gang, or New York, whatever it was. It's sad. But Herbie used to ride around with a Rolls Royce, walk around with 20 G in his pocket all the time. And you know, you show that kind of cash off, somebody wants you. They're walking around with $5. They figure a way how to whack you. That's what happened.
How fat was Fat Herbie?
I think he went up to about 350. He was a very large man, probably about 6'2", 6'3". And he didn't look bad for his weight, to be honest with you. He didn't look bad at all. Carried it well.
Josh and Jesus, do you think that the mob fixes UFC fights?
I don't know about now. I would say back in the old days, yeah. Back in the old days, of course, they didn't have them done. But back in the old days, wherever they could make a buck, they would fix it. And everybody's looking to make money. Everybody. You know, a guy take a dive in the 3rd round, it's no big deal. So, yeah. No, I don't think so.
Dave Smith says that I never read his comments. You can't say that anymore, Dave. Mark Steele just sent some money to support the channel. Thanks, Mark. Wow. Who tells more stories? Gianni Russo or Walt Disney?
Walt Disney probably tells legitimate stories. Gianni Russo, forget about it. I'm going to have a segment on him tomorrow. Be ready, Johnny. I'm coming after you, faggy.
Bishop Mayberry, he wants to know if you ever dealt with Michael Francese.
No, I haven't. I don't know. I only know what I read about him. He has his gimmick, what he's doing. That's his business. I don't get involved in people. He don't hang on my coattails like some of these guys do, you know. He does his own thing. What he was, I don't know. I don't pay attention to him.
Did Spilotro try and shoot Gianni Russo?
Oh, bullshit. I'm going to let you all know tomorrow. He'd have been dead. He'd have been dead. Johnny's dreaming. He's in a false world.
Wow, move your sexy body, Frank. Everybody keeps saying move your sexy body.
Oh, me? Are you not 81 years old? All apart.
Oh, why did Spilotro carry his arm half cocked like that?
Tony had a rather large stomach, and he rested his arm on his stomach all the time, on his belly, because it stuck out. It was like an armrest coming out of his body. That's the only thing I could say. No, he wasn't shot in his arm or anything like that. He had no physical defects in his arms.
Bella Von Hoowit said Frank was not a made guy.
I never said I was until I got to Vegas.
Okay.
You keep on saying, you people keep on saying it, and I keep on clarifying. Read, study it. I only become made when I come to Vegas. I didn't want to be made, but I had 6 guys working for me. I had to be the boss. Tony couldn't give him orders. Common sense. Vegas.
How tall are you?
Right now I'm 5'7". I used to be 5'8", 5'8.5".
Okay. Josh Lemke says you guys look like you're feeling a lot better. That's great.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Jordan Maxey. Did you know any Maxies from Illinois?
No, not really.
No? Thanks for supporting the channel, Jordan. What was your favorite weapon?
Well, you know, the favorite weapon to put somebody away would actually be a 45. They're big and they're cumbersome, but, you know, if you can conceal it, it's a weapon if you're sure to get rid of the party. Mine was like a 30 stub if I go out, you know. You could put that anywhere. You could put it in your side of your ankle, in your waist, in your, you know, your pockets where it's not noticeable. It's not as, it'll kill you, of course it'll kill you, but it's not as accurate as a 45. And that 45 ain't that accurate. That's about it.
Okay, so I want to just quickly say something nicely to all of the viewers. Go to the channel and look at all the videos. We've done episodes about Tony, Larry Newman. You guys ask specific questions about things, but they've already been answered if you guys go and watch the videos. So be sure to look at the video history. But Andrew Bourne just supported the channel. He said, what was Tony like on a personal level, and what was his brother Mike like?
Tony was all right on a personal level. As I said previously, he was very kind and generous to people. He never screamed at anybody unless they needed screaming at. I've seen him blow a stack a lot of times, only because the guy or whoever it was that aggravated him. I never seen him get mad at a woman. Michael around Tony was a gentleman and a scholar, but when Tony wasn't around, he was very, very mean to people, cocky and arrogant. Don't forget, he was Tony's. I guess he spoke for Tony when he was back in Chicago, and he got that authority. So he was pretty tough, mean to people. They didn't like him.
So Timothy said James Marcello is trying to get out of prison because of the COVID. What was James Marcello like?
I don't want to talk about him.
Okay. It's from the New England crime family. Headshot wants to know.
No, Headshot. I don't know anything about them. I just know there was an organization there, but we had nothing to do with them. Chicago.
Frank's breadwinner wants to know, Frank, why do you think Tony sliced the first guy in the M&M murder's throat instead of shooting him?
They wanted him to talk. They wanted him to tell who was with him. And I believe one of the two, Jimmy Moralia or Jimmy, at the end they said, if you kill me this way, my wife could collect insurance. That I know, but I don't know what one it was. I forgot. It's been a long time ago. I'm sort of leaning towards Jimmy. And they did collect insurance. And about a year later, she got married again.
Does Frank know if Joey Aiuppo was ever married and had children?
No. I didn't want to be bothered with his personal life. I think he had children. I think he did. Nobody ever talks about that stuff. Even when he was alive and around. And the closest guy to him was Vincent and Cerrone. Saint, we used to call him Saint. He was about 4 foot tall. And Saint would have said something sometime, but they never said nothing. They kept that real quiet. These guys cherish their family lives. They keep it close to them.
So Rich wants to know, here's his question. He said you had to roll on Tony
Right.
because Tony was going to kill you.
Exactly.
But why did you roll on your own crew?
You can't only roll on one without rolling on the other. They'll use it against you in court. That's the roughest part about rolling. You don't really take that in consideration. And then once you do it, you got to tell about everybody, no matter how it hurts you. Because the first time they see you lying, they could turn around and prosecute you for your lies. So any murders I did, I would have went to jail for all these murders. It's a tough position to be in, my friend. But you know what? I didn't put these guys in jail. They all copped out in the end. Every one of them copped out, except Newman. But every one of them copped out to the cases they were on. So there you go.
Mark Steele, I'm going to read this because he's supporting the channel. But do you think Tony would have ever killed you over something?
Absolutely. Tony would have killed me, why not? Self-preservation. Mark, if you think I would have killed him, I don't know. I don't know. And that may sound a little silly, giddy and stupid or whatever. I doubt very seriously if I could have killed Tony. But I know Tony was a little bit more ruthless than I was for power. And yeah, I think he would have killed me, sure.
On that note, would you have ever killed him if you were ordered to?
I just answered that question. What's the matter with you, Adam? Are you in another room?
I'm right here.
Well, listen to what I say then.
Albert R. says, hey, Frank, he says you're cute.
Veronica, thank you very much.
Okay, Strolin 86. Did the outfit have anything to do with Jordan's father's death over Jordan's gambling, Michael Jordan?
Oh, I don't know that. Wasn't his father got killed on the side of the... Yeah. He was driving across country or state or whatever, and he pulled over to the side of the room to take a road and took a nap. And I guess that's what I read according to the papers. I believe I did, and they killed him on the side. Somebody killed him.
James Jameson. Hi, Frank. Any truth Hugh Rodman was mobbed up, Hillary Clinton's father? Thanks from Scotland.
Probably true politics, true to governments, and the government's probably the biggest hit people in the world. The Hillarys were really connected to the FBI, the CIA, and all that bullshit. And you notice they got away with so much. Just think of the place they were from. She's from River Park Ridge. So is the father. I lived in that area. No, they're still getting away with everything. And they'll get away with everything more. The government's just going to wash it under the carpet. That's all of that. Think of all these people that go to jail. None of them. It's clowns like us. They don't go to jail. These other guys, this guy that's raping all these kids, he killed himself, somebody else killed him. Who knows?
All right, just my two supported us and said, was the gaming commission as crooked as the movie portrayed in the movie Casino when Lefty went to go get his license?
I don't know if it was crooked. They may have had one connection in there, and that didn't work out too well for them. I don't think it wasn't the idea of money; it was the idea of comps, favors. That's all they got was comps and favors. Everybody wants a free room. They want to get markers free. They want free drink, beverage, food. That's the only thing that would be handling that, as far as I know.
Nico L. He says, does the last name Lorendi sound familiar? My grandfather ran Follies for the outfit in 1972.
Not really.
All right, Strollin 86 said, did the outfit have anything to... How much mob control was there in Elmhurst?
Let's say it's an extension of Illinois, and I don't think there was. They could probably reach out to the politicians in that town. I don't believe that any one outfit guy ran that town. I believe that anybody that was in that town had to answer to Chicago, the outfit in Chicago.
All right. Gianfranco said, did the feds actually land on the fairway of the golf course like they did in the movie, or was that made up?
No, that was true.
All right, Bishop Mayberry said, do you deal with the Albanians from Chicago in those days?
No, Armenians. We used to, Armenians were a big group of people that lived in our area. They were from Armenia. And a lot of them were Muslims. I didn't know what the hell a Muslim was then. But a lot of my friends that were Armenians and stuff, their parents were Muslims. And I just used to wonder when I used to see them with them things wrapped around their heads. Of course, I never asked them. They were tough guys. A lot of them got into real estate. They were legitimate guys. They were tough guys, tough people.
Metalhead said, why did you use half load 25? Nobody would have heard a full load?
Well, that's the orders I got from Tony. He said, put half loads in there. You read different shit everywhere you read it. So I broke them down and I put half loads in them. He said, it'll be quieter. I said, won't have the effect. He said, oh, it will. So that's what I did. Never realizing that the blasting cap, that makes all the damn noise, that blasting cap, when that thing hits it. And it wasn't very quiet, and it was not very effective, as you can see.
Rich wants to know, after making a big score, did you ever think of starting a business and going straight?
Many times. I tried it with a beef stand, good beef stand. I tried it with a gas station, and I tried it with a discotheque. And all of them potentially could make money. But there was always the cops that fucked me up. They couldn't stand the fact that I was running these businesses. They thought I was using stolen money or stuff to put them together. I have, but it was old time money. But I tried real hard. I really did. And it didn't work out for me.
Hey, Bradley Agoric just sent us $25 support. By the way, if you guys want to buy coffee cups,
you gotta buy these cups. Look at them. We got all different kinds now. This is another one. Wake the fuck up. You see that? Could you see it?
And the other new
He's
one,
gonna put a cup in my hand over here.
the other new one, he's got a gun in the hand on one side, and the other side says, "Where you going, Jagoff?"
I got tea in this one.
If you guys want to support the channel,
help support the channel for a change.
buy a cup. Daniel said, "Can I send you a Giordano's pizza?"
We got them out there in Vegas.
Send it to me. I love it.
Send it to Adam. He'll take anything on the freebie. How long are we doing this?
How much longer do you want to go for?
They're not calling in. They're not sending any Pecawacos.
Well, some people are. Let's see if anybody else wants to support the channel here. If not, we can cut it short today. I mean, we've been going for about a half an hour now. Yeah, I was just going to see how long you wanted to go for, but we can stop whenever you feel like. It doesn't matter. Yes, you can get the cups in the UK. That's fine.
Socks, too. T-shirts, pullover sweatshirts, everything. They got everything.
What was your question, Primo? Type it again. Type your question again, Primo, and I'll read it. I guess I missed somebody's question, Primo's question, he said. Yeah, the tours are going to be open soon. Did the mob try to press Larry Holmes in any way? Josh for Jesus wants to know.
Larry Holmes.
Uh-huh.
The boxer? The boxer.
I guess so, yeah. Larry Holmes.
I don't think so.
All right. Primo wants to know, is Joey Defranzo dead?
You know, Primo, Joey Defranzo, from what I last heard, was seen about 2 months ago. I'm trying to think of that disease where your bones crunch. He hunchbacked over. It's all right. What do they call that? Your bone.
Osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis. Yeah, he's still around. As a matter of fact, about 8 months ago, I called a restaurant in Chicago, and he was in the restaurant. He couldn't wait to get on the phone and talk to me. You know, his brother died, Johnny No-Nose. And I think the only brother left is Pete. Joey's still alive. Maybe he's dead. I don't know.
Orion said he just died.
Joey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. I'll have to get that word back to Chicago.
Yeah.
For Joey.
Did you ever watch the movie The Thief with James Kahn?
Yeah, you know what, Ryan, I tell you a fast story. When they were going to do that movie, I was contacted by Michael Mann, 2 Chicago detectives. They wanted me to be the consultant in the movie and act in the movie. They flew out. I mean, I was in Chicago at the time. I lived in Vegas. And I told them, I met them at the Marriott, and I said, I can't do it. And they said, why? I said, I can't put two wires together. I blow up a battery. And they said, come on, we know you know how to do that stuff. And that they'll give you this, they'll give you that. And I said, I can't do it. And that movie was about Tony Spilotro and me.
Jeremy Jones wrote, I don't understand, it's The Duck Story and the Kid from your third
Oh,
book,
Frank
please.
Mastriano. Yeah, Frank Mastriano. He was a bookmaker for Tony. This kid was shooting arrows at a pond out there in Vegas. And he shot a duck. And the duck ran away with the arrow stuck on him. That was the headlines in this town then. That's funny.
They say that Accardo only had one daughter.
He may have. I don't pay attention to his family, personal life.
You ever visited England?
I said I don't pay attention to Carter's personal life.
Okay. Have you ever visited England?
No.
Okay. Johnny's or Al's beef sandwiches? Which is better?
Well, you know, I ate both of them, and I liked them both. How much could you screw up a beef sandwich? How much? Tell the truth. It's the juice. It's the juice, and how thin you cut the beef. You put enough juice on there, it makes it nice and juicy. It's got a tang. It's good. And the bread's got a lot to do with it, too, now. You know, some of that bread could taste like cotton.
Did Tony ever ask you guys to go into a jacuzzi with him to ensure nobody had a wire on?
Of course. That's part of the movie and part of the book. Yeah, I went into jacuzzi with him, Joe Blasco, Gianni Russo, and Tony, in our bathing suits. Of course, they furnished the bathing suits because they wanted to see if we had any wire on us in the bathroom where we changed separately. Yeah. And then Tony and I start talking so they could talk freely. And of course, that was to see if we had wires or informants.
Muscle Matt, I am doing my best. Believe me. Dan A. said, has you ever had any encounters with Antonucci twins?
Just Antonucci twins.
Antonucci twins.
You're talking about Sam Giancana's?
So,
No. I know Antoinette. Poor lady.
okay, so no donating or gossip or entertainment for me. Just donate it to us. And said, Frank, who is your favorite rapper? And give me one of those black women, man.
I don't know. You know, I just listen. I don't even know their names. They got funny names. They're all good. I like them. They make me laugh. They're good. They know how to rap. At least they found something to make them do good. Rap is good. I mean, you got to be sharp. You got to be smart. You can't be stupid.
It's hard to find.
Damn right it is.
Steve Cutler wants to know why you sold that Rolex.
You know, I didn't mean to sell that Rolex. I had no intention to. I got the goddamn thing for nothing. It cost $8,000. It was a gift. So I had it for like 6-7 years. And then I walked into the Bertha's. It was Tower of Jewels. And I was just looking at jewelry, and I spotted this Movado. It had a tag on it close to $3,000. And I was going to buy the watch for myself. But the owner of the place, he come over with money, and he wanted my watch. And then I sold it. What the hell's the difference? It didn't cost me. And I made money, and I kept it for all them years. And I got the Movado, too.
Grievous wants to know if you're religious.
I do believe in God. Yeah, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I've always believed in him. No matter what I've done in life, I've always believed in him. Hopefully that thought maybe one day they would forgive me. And I'm sure he has.
Tia's here, and she said, love you, Uncle Frankie.
Tia, you bitch, you, where'd I get you?
She needs to order that damn thing for that person to come. What's up, Tia? Who was the best burglar in the Chicago office? Who's the best burglar you knew, period?
Well, you know, there was quite a few. There were some that were good as, I call them gimmick men. Mike Swidek, I would say, would be a gimmick man. He could build things to make robberies much easier. He was sharp. And then there was the pro professional, Leo Gardino. He had balls of steel. And this guy, he was good. And there was a lot of good burglars, but I'd say the top of the line was Leo Gardino. as much as Mike Swedick don't like me and I don't blame him, he was good. But then you got these other guys, Peanuts Panzko, Steve Tamaris. Everybody wanted to steal with these old guys because they thought they made a lot of money. They were driving Cadillacs, and if you stole with them, you were famous. These were cowboys, these two guys. The first two scores I went on, that's all they did was crash windows. Crash windows for jewelry and furs. That's not a burglar. It's a window crasher. Well, anyway, that's the...
Would you rather do burglary or robbery?
It didn't make a difference as long as the price was right. Like the show, the price is right.
All right, they're sending money again. Thank you, Tony Smith. Have you ever been to St. Louis? And if you did, what did you like?
It's inner city to me, and I did a couple of burglaries there. I have nothing other to say than that, I got a nephew that lives there, as a matter of fact.
Joe Mama.
Yo, mama.
Joe Mama said, Frank, if you got mad, what would you say in Italian?
Havango.
James Jameson, what was your favorite cigar? I like the Monte Cristo number 4.
That's a good cigar. I used to smoke Arturo Fuente Classic, made by Hemingway.
Teresa Coleman, she just said, hi, Frank.
Hi, Teresa. How are you? Next time you're in Vegas, buy me a Coke.
I always like it whenever you talk about Peanuts Panzko, because when you say his name, it sounds like you say penis.
Peanuts.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah,
penis.
Goofy Brothers. They're all nuts. The Panzko fan. He rolled too,
Show some old pictures of you. Okay, Jordan, there'll be some more older pictures.
I got to
coming
sit up a minute, Jordan. My ass is... Ow. Okay.
All right?
Yeah, I'm right.
Why didn't they use your name for the character in the movie Casino?
Because I'm not the director. And that's something Martin Scorsese does. I don't tell them what to do. They call me the goon in the movie. The character I played, the goon. But then at the end of the movie, they put me in the credits as Frank Cullotta. I didn't care. I still made money off of it, What's the big deal? I wasn't going to be a movie star. Nor did I ever think I'd go back into that business again, because these guys it's all about New York, the movie business. If you notice, everybody in the movie was from New York. It's a Chicago movie.
Tony Smith's favorite Italian liqueur. Yours.
Oh, I like Scotch. Liqueur, I don't.
Like Galliano.
Yeah, no. I like Pinot Noir wines, red and white. I never could pronounce the names. I know the damn bottles when I see them, and I know what's good and what's not good, and I don't taste them to check it out. Smell the cork. Anyway, but my favorite drink when I drank, and I didn't drink a lot, was Scotch and water.
All right, Soren Ludentoff from Denmark said, hi, Frank, greetings from Denmark.
Greetings.
Okay. So, they're asking a lot of questions.
I'm getting
here.
tired too.
Yeah? All right, if anybody wants to throw up a super chat, we got a couple of minutes. We'll answer a couple more questions in the next couple of minutes. I was going to wait until asking you about this tomorrow when we film tomorrow, while we're going to see.
See, you can't wait to talk. Go ahead.
So you said that when we started this channel, you're going to be digging up a lot of graves.
Yes, sir.
You had a lot of different people call you,
Yes.
wanting to know about their relatives. How does
I
that
told
make
them what I got.
How's it make you feel?
You know, it makes me feel good. Let me kick this off by saying one thing. 4 days ago, I got a call from a woman. She claimed I killed her father, and I did. I don't know if you understand what a feeling that was to talk to a woman, the lady. It was her father that I murdered. I was dumbfounded. I didn't know what to say, and I let this lady talk for an hour and a half, and she never once called me names, never once said she hated me. She was so glad to unleash or let everything out of her system because nobody else would listen to her. It was a sense of relief. All right. I just wanted to share that with you. And the person she was talking about was Jerry Lisner.
Jeff Hightower, shout out from Alaska. Say hi to Jeff.
How you doing, Jeff?
Thanks for supporting the channel. Okay, so we'll wrap this up. We're going to shoot some more tomorrow, so we ain't going to take away Frank's voice. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks, everybody, for supporting the channel.
Thank you. I really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate this, all right? Don't forget, support the channel, please. And get us some sort of subscribers or prescribers, whatever you want to call it. God bless y'all.